NFL season still underway. There are many subplots being discussed. Before we dive into the full offseason discussion on rankings, which quarterback would you single out as having the most to prove this upcoming season?
I could take this first. Give me the first stab at this. I would say Josh Allen. Josh Allen,
the most to prove.
Yes, absolutely the most to prove. Josh Allen at this point has been given so much praise for being
coach or player, because the thing says coach.
It's both.
Are we doing both? Okay.
Yeah, the coach is part of it too. Yeah, head coach is also.
Are we gonna do coaches next? Or
we are.
Yeah, but I say Josh Allen because it's to the point now where he can never get over the hump to get into the big game. And you won MVP last year, so you took that award. I would say controversially because they didn't want to give it to Lamar again, voters fatigue. But I feel like he has to get over the hump and make it to a championship game. We've seen Joe Burrow do it. We've seen other players do it. We saw Purdy, Jalen Hurts, a couple other players do it. But that's something that for him, it will define his legacy and make it worthwhile. If he can't get past Patty this year, what are we talking about him for? Why is he always mentioned in the top 2, top 3 like that if he can't get over the hump?
And what about your coach?
You got a coach for me is Knicks guy, Zach, whatever his name.
Zach Taylor.
We already know what that is.
Zach Taylor got to win this year. Zach has to win. We talk about the talent that they have on that team. I know they got some defensive liabilities out there, but if you got an offense like that, they got what, one of the top offenses in the league. You got to be able to win games and get into the playoffs and be effective at this point. Yeah, he did make that nice run, but is that the end? Like, what else is there? Yeah. So I need to see more from him.
Mine is real quick. Lamar Jackson, and I would say Nick Sirianni. You just got to prove that it wasn't a fluke, because everyone's going to say it was a fluke.
What does that look like to you? Another Super Bowl run, or just
I think you have to. You can't lose the games. Like, we get to the playoffs, you have to prove that you are competent. It can't be, he rode Saquon all the way to the, blah, blah, blah. You have to, like, improve and show us that, you know what I'm saying, the offense can remain the same level of potent under you with new coaches, because we just lost another coordinator, and we saw what happened when we lost our other ones. We disappointed the very next season. I can see it now. I'm not saying that this would be my pick if, like, we had lost the Super Bowl, but the fact that we won it, I think it just puts more pressure on Sirianni than anybody else, because people look at the talent around us and say, oh, well, anybody could have did that. If we can go back to the second round, make it to the NFC Championship game again, and Sirianni looks competent, offense looks still the same, then yeah, I think that he's proven that this is not a fluke. I really do this. Like, I really do this.
The only reason I don't agree, Q, is the fact that he's the second highest winning percentage of coaches in the last 4, 5. How long has he been a coach for? 5 years?
For sure. But Spike was trying to hate. Spike was trying to hate for a second because he's on mute. But I think he was trying to say that
he was.
The offensive talent is the reason why he keep winning. You know what I mean? You got Adrian. You know what I mean?
And like I said, the only other reason I don't agree is because it's been a Super Bowl 2 out of the last 4 years. The reason why I'm saying it is I think there's other coaches with a lot more to prove, because he's done what he's hit the mountaintop. So
I agree.
I get it.
I agree. It's just that I'm talking from the media standpoint, because this is what, like, who has the most to prove. To me, like, that's these wouldn't be my picks. I'm just talking from what the media is going to say. It's going to be Lamar Jackson.
Nick.
But the thing is, though, is that's what drives so much of NFL conversation. Like, I could give my own picks, but they would be boring. I'd probably tell you, like, Justin Herbert and, like, fucking Kyle Shanahan, but that's not entertaining. In my opinion, in my opinion, you have Nick Sirianni, who is always the apple of the media's eye. And what does he really do? And does he really have shit? You know what I mean?
He don't do shit.
And then
win Super Bowls.
And then you have Lamar
Jerry
Jackson.
Jones don't know nothing about that.
And then you have Lamar Jackson, who people will say, okay, 2 MVPs, but can he get over the hump? I understand. These are not necessarily what I truly believe. This is just what I think is going to be on the hot seat if these things come to fruition.
All right, enough Eagles talk.
Yeah, I'm about to say this is not Eagles.
Q, we bring
Bullshit
you
out
on
of
here
here, bro.
to be
Y'all let
authentic,
this
bro. We
shit
don't
go
give a
along.
damn what you think what the other person
And change
thinks
that
and giving us the
background.
answer for
Change that
somebody else.
background too.
I'll
Change
go
that
real
background.
quick. I'll
Go
go
ahead.
real quick. To me, the player that has the most to prove is Joe Burrow. They paid 2 big time wide receivers, and here's the thing: he led the league in every damn stat, but didn't make the playoffs. So he has to prove that everything that they did this offseason was worth it. So to me, Joe Burrow is the player with the most to prove. The coach. You said Kyle Shanahan. I agree. I think Kyle Shanahan, now that they done hitched the wagon to Glock Purdy, they'd have paid his man $53 million a year. They shipped off Debo, and right now it's questionable if he will last beyond this season. So he has to prove that he can win with paying a quarterback now.
I will say, for me, the quarterback would be Trevor Lawrence. That Jaguars team has put so many things around
Mute his
him, so
mic.
many situations. I think Trevor Lawrence has everything to prove as a quarterback. And if he has
Does
another
anyone
shit,
still care about him though?
Do we give a fuck? Like we
Yeah,
don't.
I was about to say, do we still care about him though?
listen, Jalen was the one saying if you care about football or basketball, you should love any kind of game that has basketball. If you like football, you should be caring about everything. The coach to me,
I don't think anybody give a fuck about him.
the coach to me,
Shanahan.
this may be a hot take. Now, it ain't Shanahan. It's Mike Vrabel.
All right.
We don't care about the fucking Patriots.
They did my guy. What's his name? Gerard Mayo. They did him dirty.
Yeah, bro.
He did him dirty because they was like, let's get this black man in for the DEI hire, and then we're gonna get the real
Here
white
we
man
go.
in. If Mike Vrabel ain't, because since he's been gone from head coaching, his name has been talked about like he the next upcoming Mr. Nigga.
I figured it out. I think
it's fair. I think it's fair though. Like,
Q, I figured it out.
What?
Nick hates Mike's because Mike
like,
Vrabel.
It's like you got it's like a tick. It's like
Mike Tomlin.
I'm just saying, like, I just want to see because if
a nigga named Mike took his hoe in elementary school.
That's what it was.
Get over it.
You're supposed to be producing, Ken. You need to jump into this. If you the host, he's supposed to be the producer. Yeah, I ain't never. They don't do this shit on PTI. we don't see that. You don't see the niggas.
He said, "Doc is paid."
All I'm saying
fuck
is,
Mike's, nigga.
all I'm saying is Mike Vrabel is somebody I'm watching this shit because if they don't win more than 4 to 5 games,
his first year, Nick. Like
we
you
said the same thing about Gerard.
Right,
same thing that Q was talking about. Black coaches don't get that same type of shit. We see how many seasons Steve Wilkes get in Carolina.
You sound crazy.
Nick is right though.
Yeah, he didn't get
don't matter. He white.
Y'all
doing this on race. He's white. He not 1 year ain't gonna be able to judge Mike Vrabel on anything.
He's
Robert Kraft's
talking
about.
He's
he got a quarterback.
But he's Robert Kraft's guy too.
Mayo didn't get but 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he black. That's the point. That's what the whole point that I'm trying to make.
Vrabel is Robert Kraft's guy though, Nick.
Again, this isn't about what the media or what this. When I'm talking this program, Q, you know, we had this chat in the conversation in the chat. I speak for the streets. This is what that's what I report.
I'll go next. I'm ready. We can stop him from talking right now. I'm going with Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins, and I'm going with the same quarterback as far as Tua. Like both of them have to perform this year. Tua, we don't know Q. They gave him his money, and they're acting like he's a franchise quarterback, but we don't believe it as a people, and he's still out here trying to act like that's the thing that's happening. So Mike McDaniel, as far as the Dolphins head coach, and Tua, as far as the Dolphins quarterback, those are the two people that have to prove a lot.
They don't care about football. Don't nobody
care about Logic and Bruno Mars. Like nigga,
nobody care about football in Miami.
Get out of here, bro.
That's good. Mike McDaniels is a really good one, actually. I like that one.
Lou, you hate Mike's too?
I think that's actually fair because
what's up with y'all, bro?
I mean,
go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say those two have to really prove and step out themselves this season.
Prove what to you?
Prove what? That
they can win.
It's over, bro. It's done.
Win what? I'm saying win what? Win the division?
It's over, bro. It's cooked.
No, win playoff games.
Tyreek Hill
Can they
don't
win
even
8
want to be there,
games?
bro. Tyreek Hill don't even want to be there. Jalen Waddle has been
What they got to do with?
I mean, come on,
They don't
man.
have anything to do with Mike McDaniel as a coach. People were saying he was a genius and he got this great offensive scheme, and we ain't seen that shit play out
him now. Yeah,
we ain't seen shit.
Like he gotta do something this year. And Tua, if they gave him his money and they talking about giving him more money, like what's going on?
Tua has had 3 seasons in a row with a traumatic brain injury. I think we know exactly who he is. He's fragile.
Seasons. I thought you said seasons.
Do we?
He's fragile. Like we know who he is, bro.
I mean, they still paying him money though.
But he been throwing up crip every season, bro. Like this thing, like we know who he is, bro.
So why not cut him? Why not get him out of there?
Because they paying him money.
Lou, to my whole point of what we got to see this season.
So we know he's stubborn.
I guess he's gonna throw up more gang signs, bro.
Like, come on, bro, it's over, fam.
I was gonna say, Lou, he's
y'all done wrote 2 off. Y'all done wrote 2 off.
Yeah.
He's
the Samoan Humpty Dumpty.
Like, yo, pray for him. Like, yo, he needs to get out of there. Like,
he's the Samoan Humpty Dumpty, bro. It's only gonna take a gust of wind. He's an apple falling from the tree away from being out for the season.
It's bad, bro.
So Miami needs to start looking for another quarterback.
Absolutely.
Miami needs to blow everything up.
Miami needs to blow it up. Waddle and Tyreek, get value now. It's over.
Or put a pillow into his helmet.
There. Mike McDaniel out of there. Who's the quarterback? He out of there too. Everybody gone.
Jalen Ramsey, they trying to trade him now.
I'll be brief. Dan Campbell. I really mess with Dan Campbell.
That's real.
That is my guy.
Is he Millie Vanilli?
That is my guy.
That's hating.
No, it's not. Hey, look, man. I like to call it like I see it. But if I have to answer the question, I think Dan Campbell. They just lost their center. He just retired,
and both coordinators.
The coordinators. I mean,
saying who's the papoose to his Remy Ma? Like, was somebody writing for that for him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's I don't know. I think he has a lot to prove. And then the quarterback Caleb Williams.
That's a great pick.
Man.
That's a great pick.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So I want to see.
I think the jury's already done with that one, but that's
and you know what? Jaden Daniels put a lot of pressure on him.
That's another guy that I was saying. If y'all want to get creative with the question, I mean, y'all could say Jaden Daniels.
I thought about him too, Q.
Because it's like
that is somebody.
How do you follow that up?
Was it a fluke? Yeah. Like you get the NC championship in your rookie season? Come on, man.
All right.